Irashamase! Welcome! Welcome back to Nippy Cat! Somebody is enjoying this toy. Yes, he is. We're so glad that you can join us today. In today's video, we're going to talk about an amazing kitty named Felix, who happens to have the same name as a kitty that my family used to own, a tuxedo cat, a beautiful black tuxedo cat that had little bits of white. Yes, and Felix was a ship's cat of the Mayflower II. Just amazing. The Mayflower II was an exact replica of the original Mayflower from 1620 that took pilgrims across the Atlantic Ocean and into Plymouth, Massachusetts. Well, Mayflower II was built in 1955 in Devon, and it was made using original blueprints and old building methods. I think that's so amazing. It had originally been set into the water on September the 22nd of 1956, and it was officially sailed on April the 20th of 1957. It took 55 days for the Mayflower II to cross the Atlantic Ocean and get to Plymouth, Massachusetts. Well, guess what? There was Felix aboard. Yes, Felix was a little kitten at the time, too. He was only a few weeks old when he had originally been brought on board. People weren't sure that he was going to make it. He actually initially had a harder time at the earlier part of the journey. But after having a bath and some medicines and some nice types of kitty foods, he grew wonderfully and absolutely turned around and flourished. Yes, so he started to climb the ropes. He was known for visiting every single cabin. He was known to sleep in every single bunk bed on that ship. Yes. Unfortunately, there had been an accident where he was stepped on and had a broken leg, and so they assigned him to stay indoors. Well, the crew loved it because they got a lot of time with the kitty, and he grew and got very, very spoiled there. But kitties are ninjas, and he ninja'd outie. He got himself into some trouble. He nearly fell overboard at one point, and a crew member happened to see it and catch the kitty in time for the ninja to be saved. Yeah. He had gotten into some nets this one time as well, and they had not realized he was there, and they had sprung the net open, and he flew up in the air, but he had landed safely on the deck. Yes. Well, once he was in Plymouth, they had arrived there, and then they had went to New York City, and there he caused more trouble. First of all, he kept wandering around the pier exhibits instead of staying on the ship like any smart cat would. Yes, and somebody's having cute little wings. Such cute little wings. Yes, and then to top it all off, he scratched the mayor. They had put together this huge parade welcoming the crew to New York City. They were going to have a big, giant, fancy time, and I think they still did. But the mayor basically was trying to hold the kitten up, and he scratched the mayor. Go figure. After that, Felix the ninja had got onto those piers and, like I had mentioned, began roaming around the exhibits. Well, they figured it was a good idea for him or to have a home. And so a person named Joe Meany took him in. and brought him to his home in Waltham outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Yes. Well, he was so wild there, and they had several kitties, so they ended up giving him to a lovely lady named Anne Berry, who was 19 years old at the time. She took super good care of him. He grew sleek and big and healthy and confident. Well, he lived out his kitty days there from what we know. Yes, and there was a kitty book written about him on the Mayflower that's called Felix and His Mayflower II Adventure by Peter Arnstam, and his adventures were shared in the American Yankee magazine as well as the National Geographic. Yes, that little kitty's been around. He went across the entire Atlantic Ocean. I think that's cool, especially in the old-style ship. Well, thank you all so much for watching this video today. We're delighted to have you, and this was very fun to share. If you like the contents of our videos, don't you forget to take those paws and paw that like button. You can paw the subscription button, and you can paw the notification bells. Paw all when you paw the notification bells so that you can see all of Nappy Cat's videos. Well, thank you all so very much. And we look forward to seeing you in the